My hobbies is to watch very small YouTube channel. I really love to people who are in the 100 or like 1,000 maximum views per video range, because I really love to just have a human in front and like exploring how they think, what their interests are like, or yeah, basically getting to know them better. I think it's very interesting, especially compared to the big player where you don't have this connection and truth to them. And I was prompted to do this video because I found an unusual small YouTube channel for my for what I usually find. It's the topic of the channel itself is not very relevant to what I'm going to talk about, but it was let's say it was someone who was trying to who was retrying at YouTube, that was posting for the past few months, semi regularly. I haven't like checked like which frequency, but they were trying, and they had like the formula in place, like the editing. They had probably a script. They had the niche dialed down. They had thumbnails, editing, etc. They really like were following the criteria of YouTube, but their combined video, if you were to combine the video of the views of all their video, you wouldn't break 100. It was very sad to see that their views were capping at like 3 or 5 maybe. Some one of their videos had 0 views typically, and I was like so weirded out by this, and not because like not to say that their video was perfect or they deserved more view or something like this. Their video was not perfect, but what saddened me the most is that the algorithm and the way the website is structured is that it wasn't even giving them a chance to be proven wrong. It wasn't even given a chance to confront themselves with real people and get feedback on what they were doing wrong. And that's something that touches me like touches me a lot. I don't know how many views I do on those videos because I haven't started publishing them as I'm recording it. I'm starting publishing tomorrow, by the way. That's the meta aspect. It's not because of that, but it saddened me that people rely on you know what algorithm has done to us as people posting online on the web, etc. Is that they really have we have fallen victim to like those quote unquote gatekeeper, and not because like the algorithm should give a chance to everyone, or they should push like smaller creator more or something like that. I'm not complaining about this. I'm just saying that basically, to give you a background, I'm not a YouTuber. I post videos, but it's more of an exercise for me to try to learn to speak. I'm not really planning to do that as a career. That's for sure. I like to do illustration. I love to do newsletter. And when I post on social media, apart from YouTube, it's on Mastodon, which has like zero, algorithm to it. It's only timeline based. So there is no way you could game the algorithm. Typically, there is no way you could find a formula and try to game the algorithm. There is like no mode to fill. You cannot have like the very formulaic YouTube's formula that is like thumbnail, script, editing to cut all the blanks, which I leave in my videos typically. All of that it creates such a divide between. I'm very grateful to have come from the non-algorithm part, because you really learn the value of hand-to-hand combat and getting feedback on your stuff. Basically, if you, I will not go into detail about Mastodon typically, but if you want to be seen, you need to fight for it, because the website is the way the network is structured is that if you don't have any connection, you are invisible practically. If you don't have any, if you don't talk to people, they're not gonna reply back. They're not gonna see your stuff, and this way is very harsh. It's very hard. But once I understood how it worked, it really brought made me aware that I needed to put myself out there and bring like try to meet people where they are at, and not just hope for the algorithm to let me find people. And I think that's very the value I want to bring to this video. Don't posting is not enough. Hoping and the algorithm is not your friend. You should never rely on the algorithm. You should, if you want to make a business, you want to make everything possible to remove the algorithm as a variable. And if you want to just reach people, that's also the case. If you just want to have your what you have to say or your art, etc., remove the algorithm. It's not your friend. It's not gonna allow you to not even, I don't think that everybody, if the algorithm was better, that everybody would have a million, thousands of views and everybody would have a chance. Because no, I don't think, for example, I don't think this person, this channel I found was doing things perfectly. But what frustrates me is that because of the algorithm, they were not getting the feedback they needed. They were not getting the hand-to-hand interaction that was really needed to improve. That's basically my point. I really don't like algorithm. Do not rely on them. Seek not confirmation, not only like to do not think about just meeting the formula. Think of meeting real people and do it yourself, because the algorithm is not guaranteed to give you that feedback that you need to improve and become better. That's basically that. Yeah.